Hi, I'm Ian, Product Manager here at LILIN. Today I'm going to unbox our new E Series range for you, including 5 megapixel cameras and video recorders. So let's get started. The first product we're going to look at is the E5R 9152A. This is a fixed bullet camera, 5 megapixel with a 3.6mm lens. So as we open the box, what have we got? We have a little mounting stencil, so this will show us where our bracket mounts. A quick guide universal instruction manual. This is for the whole E Series camera range. Some mounting screws and a set of Allen keys. This is to get into the camera and adjust. A weatherproof gland. And then we have the camera itself. So let's put the box to the side and have a look at the camera. It's a nice attractive small chassis with a film over the IR lights, which will be here at the front. We can see we've got a 3-way gimbal bracket that could be mounted on a ceiling or on a wall. Very easy to adjust with the Allen keys that are provided. The fly lead itself is approximately 35 to 40 centimeters and has a 12-watt power or of course PoE power. We can also see here at the bottom of the camera is a slot for our micro SD, so we just remove this cover, pop the micro SD in for micro SD recording. We also have a built-in mic on this camera as well for audio. Here is the E5R 4052A. This is a fixed turret camera, 5 megapixel, 3.6mm lens with a 30-meter IR. So let's unbox. So in this box we have a universal instruction manual for the E Series cameras, quick start guide. And we also have a template with the fixing holes for mounting the camera. Nice easy stencil. Underneath this poly cover, here's the key. We also have a weatherproof gland, some fixing screws, and then the camera itself. Let's take the camera out of the box and have a look at the camera. Here's the camera. So the IRs again are mounted behind this nice black cover. We can see we have a 40 to 50 centimeter fly lead, including 12-watt power or PoE. The camera itself to mount. We unscrew the lid, pop that off, pop the cover off, and the camera. So when mounting this, we'd simply mount this to the wall, pop the camera in, bring the cover to the camera, making sure it was facing the way we want, and then bring the tightening ring on and tighten. Very, very easy to install. It also has a built-in mic, separate IR and lens, so no IR reflection, and privacy masks are included across the entire range. Here we have the E5R 4152AX. This is a varifocal turret with a 2.8 to 12mm manual lens, 5 megapixel with a 45-meter IR range. So let's have a look inside the box. The first thing we see upon opening is a universal quick start guide for the whole of the E Series camera range. A mounting template for ease of installation. Pop this open. An Allen key and some mounting screws for the camera, and the camera itself. Oh, a weatherproof gland also. So let's move this box to the side and have a look at the camera. The camera itself has a 45 to 50 meter fly lead. On this fly lead we have 2-way audio, local power, and the RJ45 connection, which also has PoE power. Underneath this film cover we have the lens where we can zoom and focus our camera manually. You'll also notice that the IR is separated from the lens itself for the 45-meter IR. To mount this camera, we just undo the mounting ring and take that away. The cover then pops off and the camera pops out. We'd simply install this to the wall, fix this wall, poke our cables through, point the camera in the direction we want, bring our cover back down, and then finally use the locking ring to lock it in place. Here we have the E5R 9252AX. It's a very focal bullet camera with a 2.8 to 12mm lens, and again it's 5 megapixel. Let's see what's in the box. A universal instruction manual for the E Series cameras, a mounting template for ease of installation, the weatherproof gland, a set of Allen keys for the camera and some mounting screws, and the camera itself. So let's remove it from the box and have a look. So the first thing I notice on this is a nice 30 to 40 centimeter fly lead, which includes local power, the network cable, which can be PoE, two-way audio, and also on this one a DI/DO input for alarms. The camera itself has an adjustable sun shield that we can unscrew and move forward and back to our desired location. Sorry, a little bit heavy-handed there. You can see underneath this film we have a separated lens from IR, which would be behind there. The mounting bracket itself can be mounted either on a ceiling or on a wall, complete freeway. Here, underneath this latch here, we have a slot for the SD card. I can remove this catch here at the bottom, push it in. You don't want this to come off too easy because this is where we actually adjust the lens. We have both our focal length and our focus. So remember, manual adjust on the very focal lens, 2.8 to 12mm. So here we have the E Series range. All cameras are 5 megapixel, have PoE, SD card recording, basic motion detection with notifications for HTTP, FTP or email alerts, also push notifications to your mobile phone. The fixed cameras, they come with a 3.6mm lens and a 30-meter IR and also include built-in microphones, while the very focal cameras, they have a 2.8 to 12mm manual focus lens, 45-meter IR and two-way audio capabilities. Let's look at an EVR recorder. We're going to look at the 16 channel, the EVR 116E. Comes in a nice size box. So let's see what we've got inside. Let's open the box up. Okay, so the first thing we can see is we have an accessory box here on the left hand side. Let's get that out. Let's see what's inside. Oh. Okay, so in the accessory box we have the mounting screws for the hard drive, but LILIN will fit the drive normally for you. We have a kettle lead. This will be either a European or a UK lead depending on your location. A mouse. And the power supply for the MVR. Let's put those out the way over here and get the MVR itself out. The MVR itself is well wrapped. And we can see it's a nice size chassis. Let's get this tape off and open it up. So the front of the MVR is very plain, just has LILIN, whether it's 16/8 or 4 channel, some LEDs for the power and HDD, and a USB slot at the front. On the rear, here we have our line in and line out for our audio. We have our VGA and HDMI connections, another USB slot, and then we have our bank of PoE power. This one's a 16 channel, so it features 16. If it was a 4, you'd only have a bank of 4 or 8. We have the power switch and our local area network connection here to connect it to the network, and our power. Very, very simple, nice size, compact EVR. So here we have the EVR range, available in a 4, 8 or 16 channel chassis. All MVRs are 4K, have PoE to match the amount of channels of your MVR. They have HDMI and VGA outputs, have hard drive capacity up to 10 terabytes, and are fully compatible with the whole of the LILIN product range. So the PoE makes it plug and play, so it's incredibly easy to set up.